ain't my first time coming on your platform, man. This is an interesting platform right here, man.
I don't.
You don't remember having me on before? You had another topic. I forgot exactly what it was, bro. But I've been on before.
I usually remember everybody, but I don't remember. I'll be real with you.
Yeah. But yeah, you got the type of platform where you got to sit with a paper and pen and jot some things down. You dig what I'm saying? It's very interesting. But I want to chime in on a few comments that was made as far as my man's with the black business. How I see it is, we quick to judge each other, man. We quick to judge each other not knowing the circumstances and situations. And a lot of our views be subjective. You know, it's just like the business that what is the steakhouse where they was like, you know what, don't come in here if you got on this certain type of stuff. No matter what you do, man, there's always gonna be critics. There's gonna always be people who are gonna talk their jazz. I do understand the fact of if you got a business, hey, be on time. I do understand that. If you got a business and you know you cooking, you know, had the food ready to go pre-cook some things, you know, have some stuff. When it's almost out, start on that type of demonstration. But I love the trial and error aspect of business. You know, the trial and error, and then, you know, since everybody want to say white people do this and, you know, black people, for one, you can't compare us to white people, man. White.
Hold on, quick. Big guy, close that door. Hey, chap, come here. Close my door and then close your door. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, we got to stop comparing ourselves to other races. You know, that's the downfall that we gonna find a lot because we are nothing like them, for one, and for two, what we got to go through to build ourselves up, they didn't have to go through it. A lot of them didn't. You know, definitely when you talk about white people, man.
But, hey, Dante, let me say something real. You changing the subject, though.
How I'm changing the subject?
Because he was just talking about the professionalism of black businesses. Now, when you start talking about the black people starting businesses and then the struggle that we have in the racial disparities that we deal with and having business, that's two different things.
No, but it roots from the same thing. The root of it is the same. You dig?
But now, hold on, Dante. Now, I'm going to cut you out. I disagree because at the end of the day, even if the root is the same, right? That has no bearing on doing good business.
I will peep this then. Peep this.
That's about, hold on, Dante. That's about principle and character.
Not all the time, though. That's a subjective statement. That's subjective. All right, I'm on the block with it. I'm used to selling drugs. I sell drugs. Let's use that as an example. Now, you know what? I want to get into business now. You dig what I'm saying? Now, when I start a business, I got the money and everything to start this business, but I don't know the aspects of a business for real. Now, I might have people ordering stuff that I can't, like, damn, okay, I gotta go run and do this, run and do it. It might be last minute. I'm just starting my business. I don't know too much about it. I'm getting it together. People not gonna understand it. They just gonna look at it as, oh, you a professional. You supposed to have this and have that. Woo woo. I didn't have the same.
Dante, now hold on, bro. Hold on. Now listen.
I've been there. I got a business.
I'm finna say,
go ahead.
We talking about. Hold on. Let's deal with the context of what DJ was talking about. He was talking about respecting other people's time and just showing up on time.
Now that's different. Like I said, that's different. When you talk about being on time and having what you need for your business, that's different. Of course, you're supposed to have that. But I'm talking about an overall aspect of people saying, oh, people unprofessional, black business, or I can't support black business because they this and they that. I mean, like you say, you can't just hop off the back end and judge somebody and you don't know. But you can't expect people with business can't expect people to know what they're going through or what they got going on.
That's true. But let me say this. All right. Like, my son has a soccer game. Well, I'm gonna be there tomorrow. My son has been playing soccer, right? So I had to make the provisions for one of my trainers to be in position to run my facility when I'm not there.
Okay.
Now, I understand if I'm not going to be there, these people are paying their money because because I render them a service.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm in the business of service, if I cannot service those individuals, then it's my responsibility to put somebody in place to serve those individuals. So watch this. So if I didn't have somebody in place to run my facility,
that's different.
Hold on, don't say.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
So if I don't have somebody there to run my facility when I'm not there, and I understand it's my responsibility, regardless of what I'm dealing with, I gotta have somebody in place.
You definitely gotta.
I know that.
Okay, now that's what you know as a business owner. You own the business. That means your shit. Your stuff together.
I sold drugs. Dante, I'm a former dope. I sold dope my whole life.
That's you. You can't, like I said, we can't generalize like that. We can't generalize how we move based on how everybody moves.
Hold on. Hey, what I'm saying is that I came from the same background of the situation that you presented. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, even though I wasn't taught how to run a business, common sense is be on time. Common sense is run the things that the services that you provide, make sure you provide that particular service. Didn't nobody have to teach me that.
Okay, and that's right. That's being on time and having your products on and proper preparation for performance. We all understand that. But what I'm saying is, you got people who just started businesses, okay, and don't have I didn't have a teaching. I started a clothing company. You feel what I'm saying? And in my business, I didn't have no experience. I didn't even have nobody to teach me. I was going off of face value. Like, man, I hope this boom. I hope it go. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I didn't know if it was going to do its thing. So I was buying stuff on request. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, because I wasn't about to invest everything. And then next thing I know, my stuff ain't booming. You know? So I was buying on request. Like, okay, let me do it this way. Now, don't get me wrong. I had people calling for orders. And I couldn't fill their order right away because look, I didn't know I was gonna boom like that. This is the beginning. I appreciate you for shopping with me and everything, woo woo. But now I know that this is a commodity. I'm gonna get in stock. See, with certain businesses, you get certain stuff. You know, everybody it's different circumstances. People just starting businesses.
Let me ask you this. So let's say I be like, hey Dante, send me your website. I want to purchase some of your merch, right? Mm-hmm. And you tell me, that hey, my product will be in 2 weeks from now. If it's 2 months done passed, and I'm steady calling you about the product, and you telling me it's been shipped out, I'm checking the tracking, and well, it got lost somewhere. There's all these different excuses, et cetera, et cetera. How would you feel if you know that you did good business, but I'm up for criticizing you because I didn't know what you're dealing with, I don't know what you're going through, et cetera, et cetera?
As a businessman or as the customer?
As a businessman.
As a businessman, I'm on my ding. You not the last customer I'm gonna have, and that's you could think it's a bad mindset, but you're not the last customer I'm gonna have. And when I get my stuff on point,
what if I'm giving you bad reviews on the internet and slandering your name based on my experience?
Depending on who you are, because you could be a nobody. Depending on who you are, hey, shit, so what? People gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know, if I plan on having an empire, a business, people gonna talk about it. I mean, people talked about Nike before Nike got on. You know, people talked about Gucci when Gucci first started. You know what I mean? But they ended up getting their stuff together. Gucci was making his own stuff. You know, I read the documentary. Hey, and people gonna talk. They gonna talk. But if you on your stuff and you really into what you into, you gonna prevail over all the criticism. You gonna do that. But my thing is, black people.
Hey, Miss McCoy said, "I read reviews. You should care."
Well, I done seen some bad reviews on things that I didn't get. But everybody not like that. Some people need to see for themselves. If it's a real good commodity or a good something that somebody wants, they'll get it. You know, I've seen bad reviews on clothes. I've seen bad reviews on stuff that I got around my house right now. But you know what? Let me see. And I can always return it. It's a business, right? I can return it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But being on time, but having so let me.
I get what you're saying with being on time.
Hold on. So when people purchase your product, when people purchase your clothing line, and matter of fact, send me your website. I want to check it out. When people purchase your product, are you a stickler for making sure that they get their product on time?
Am I a who?
Like, do you value sending out the product and people getting the product on time?
I think everybody value it. It's just that, like I say, everybody not prepared properly to, perform great. Everybody not. Some people don't get that preparation aspect.
I know, but listen, I'm only asking you value it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if I say something's gonna be there in a week or 2 weeks, I expect it to be there. Me.
Right? I get it.
Oh, so what I'm saying is that it's kind of like being on time. If this person had already paid their deposit for you to be here at a certain time, it is not right for you to string this person along and push this person back 2 hours, not understanding what they got to deal with because they done already paid the deposit, and you're not gonna give them their money back.
I get that. That's the whole. That's not like right. That's the points of the business. I get the being on time aspect and the having your stuff in order aspect. If we can talk about the respect level in the business, the cleanliness, and all of that type of stuff, that's different. That's like somebody having little hiccups in their business. It's understandable for me. I own a business. People who don't own a business don't know and probably couldn't even do what it takes to even, put themselves in that position. But they're gonna judge.
You made a good point, though. I agree with that.
Honestly, truthfully, that's why you got bosses and you got workers. You feel me? Some of these people that's critiquing are workers. They workers. They never had a business. They never don't know the struggle. None of that shit. None of that to run a business.
Hey, I tell you, I need to go. I need to get off and take care of some business, man. But hey, I'll probably be back on Monday, man. I appreciate y'all.
I'll be tuning in with you, beloved, man. I love this, man. This dope, man.
All right,
y'all be cool.